Aloha Nui Patriots, it's Shariraye with the verse of the day, August 29th. But God be thanked that you were the servants of sin, but you have obeyed from the heart that form of doctrine which was delivered you, Romans 6:17. The formula, form of doctrine, is very important. It declares the Christian faith to have been once for all delivered to believers as fixed and complete, therefore neither needing nor accepting additions. Into that form, as into a mold, the believers are poured or delivered. The two sides of that mold being justification and sanctification, it was manifest that anyone leading a sinful life had not been poured into the mold. In other words, such a believer was not subscribing to God's prescribed order. This form of doctrine is the oldest doctrine, one might say, in the world today and ever has been. It was formulated in the mind of the Godhead even before the foundation of the world, 1 Peter 18:20. Through foreknowledge, God knew that he would make man and that man would fall. The Godhead then decided that man would be redeemed by God becoming man, going to the cross, shedding his life's blood, and thereby purchasing man's redemption. This means that every single doctrine in the Bible, irrespective as to what it might be, must be built on the foundation of the cross of Christ. Otherwise, it is spurious. All false doctrine, in fact, has its beginning because of either an improper interpretation of the cross or else outright rebellion against the cross. Not only is the cross the first doctrine formulated before the foundation of the world, it was also the first doctrine proclaimed after the fall of man. The Lord said to Satan through the serpent, "And I will put enmity between you and the woman, and between your seed and her seed. It shall bruise your head, and you shall bruise his heel." Genesis 3:15. The only seed that woman has ever had is the Lord Jesus Christ. At Calvary's cross, he bruised Satan's head, and Satan bruised his heel, referring to the sufferings of the cross. This is the only form of doctrine that's been delivered by the Lord regarding victory over the world, the flesh, and the devil. It is the only one because no other is needed. Consequently, if this form of doctrine is rejected, there is no other, and wreckage is the result. To reject it is to accept the way of Cain. To accept it is to accept the way of Abel.